Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Today, we're going to be continuing to play NBA 2K26 MyCareer. I just want to make something clear. The last episode, as of right now at least, did not record. Sometimes, whenever I post an episode, it takes a while for it to actually get up, like, upload to YouTube. So until then, I just wanted to make it clear that episode 8 is out there somewhere. It'll just take a while for it to upload. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. By the way, last game, we faced the Pelicans and the Hornets, which we beat them. And then I upgraded to a 70 overall, so that's all you pretty much need to know.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Ali LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, Sacramento far behind in the standings.
Well, I think for the Kings, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Schroeder and Levine in the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's MP in at small forward. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will. Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
From deep, MP, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
DeRozan outside, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude. The right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's DeRozan. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Good.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
The baseline J. And Sabonis slams it in.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and muscle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
Champ. That one goes in. MP's got 7 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
DeRozan outside. Levine passes to Murray. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Here's MP. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
The Kings have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Levine. Now DeRozan from the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate hunger and hustling to capitalize in these situations.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Sabonis against Williams. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Over MP. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Sabonis. 9 points in the game.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
MP shot is good.
Oh, he's on the attack. Hitting 6 of his last 7.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. For Sacramento, Monk comes in for DeRozan, and Ellis is subbed in for Schroeder. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Levine. Pass to Murray. Pulls up. They get it back.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
From deep, MP. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ellis passes to Monk. Now Levine over Dort. And another basket for Sacramento.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
From deep, MP. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And the dunk by Levine.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Outside Murray. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Levine. He has 6. lets it go from 11. The Thunder pull it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and looked really fresh out there.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Thunder. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And he's checked in for the Kings. Schroeder comes in for Ellis. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. From deep, MP gets the three ball to go. MP's got 29.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Taking a look at the Kings. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Jones in at the 4 slot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Monk. Pass to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. 6 to shoot. Inside. DeRozan. DeRozan! Right in the heart of the D.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, oh, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Richard, throughout his NBA career, Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can drive in either role.
These are his first free throws of the game. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Pass to MP. Holmgren outside. There's the three. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
On the wing, DeRozan. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game.
And Sacramento making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Schroeder passes to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. And it's Monk missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Levine against MP. A deep 3. Oh, MP!
Time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Monk. Left side Levine. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
41 seconds left in the second. Right side, Schroeder. Pass to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on MP. Shot by Levine, no good. Thunder leading by 16. Outside, SGA. And here's MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Schroeder. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Sacramento Kings.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile up, it becomes a tall mountain to climb. And who says it's not rocket science? All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. In the West, MP.
Award goes to MP, baby.
I love the suspense, but really, was there any doubt? I don't know. Congratulations, nonetheless. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. DeRozan outside. Over MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. DeRozan's got 17.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
Pass to Dort from behind the arc. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 19. Here's Levine. Outside Murray. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Give him 8.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
MP outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Murray. Kings trail by 20. DeRozan left side. Double team on DeRozan to the left wing. Sabonis finds Murray. And here's Schroeder outside. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's MP. No good from the wing.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
DeRozan looks it over. Puts it up from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. DeRozan's got 21 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You look at Cleveland, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they're the best team in the league. No surprise.
Good! Another from three.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Malik Monk's checked in for Schroeder. Levine against Dort. Unloads from 13. Levine can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. The three ball. Sabonis. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 47 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
DeRozan outside. Stolen by MP. Again! What an avalanche!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
From deep, MP. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Levine. From downtown. Good work defensively by Dort.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
DeRozan outside. Outside for Levine. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And one.
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
The Thunder making a switch here. MP's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Monk. Connects again from distance.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Levine passes to Schroeder. And another miss by Sacramento. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The drive by MP, hauled in by the Kings.
I'm not sure if he lost focus or what, but that was trash.
Murray, down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. So it's the Thunder now. Here's MP. That one falls. MP's got 58.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to DeRozan. From the top of the key, Joe grabs the miss.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Kept alive. They kick it out to Murray. He drops it from range.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now. Woo.
MP way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DeRozan with the ball. Joe covering. DeRozan passes to Levine. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Schroeder. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
still available for limited thousands, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
Welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by GAF head coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a...
Good! Another from three.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Nurkic setting the pick for Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, that's textbook screen and roll action. You can see why they involve Nurkic in these sets. So savvy.
MP, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now, here's George. Pass to Bailey. Nurkic, a screen on MP. Bailey misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's MP. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Markkanen. It's good. This game is all even. Markkanen's got 7.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
And here is Markkanen. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Here's Bailey, covered by MP. And that's a foul called on George's. Williams. MP comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Kyle Anderson is out there with George Niang. Then it's Collier. Then it's George. And it's Markkanen in at small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Outside, Markkanen. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Markkanen's got 9.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Collier. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
There's the lob to Markkanen. MP left side. MP nails the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some goodness along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
For the Jazz, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for George Niang. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Bailey. George sets a screen for Bailey. Back to George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Anderson. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holmgren. The Jazz with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
A 3 from MP. And the Thunder another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Jazz trail by 8. Markkanen from outside.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Back to George. Pass to Bailey. Now here's George. Down low. There's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Right back after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're making an early statement. We're the team to beat. I know the season's a marathon, but at this point, I don't know how you pick against them.
Agreed. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 3. Pass to Anderson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, a big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process, seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's MP, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And here's MP for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now, this shows you how dynamic Lauri Markkanen is as a scorer. If he feels good, boy, the numbers come in a hurry.
The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 41.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And, guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From outside the arc, and again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jazz trail by 14. Outside, George. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. From past the arc. And it's Collier missing. The Thunder leading by 14. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
The 3 from MP. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Nurkic. Nobody near George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP deciding where to go with it. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 53.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Bailey.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
The 3 from MP. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And there have been 2 very... making some changes here. And the Jazz call time here. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Guys?
Yeah, I like that approach. A very good approach. Thank good. That's another bucket.
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Pass to Markkanen with the shot. Caruso grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That move puts him into 4th place alone on the list of most 3-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And the basket by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything.
And again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for 3rd all-time for 3s in a season. Absolutely amazing. Markkanen good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will.
Good! Another from three.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. No good from the wing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Bailey.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Nurkic a screen on Williams. 6 to shoot. Anderson finds George over Williams. George, no good. On the wing, MV launches it. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
6'9", number 6, at the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chad Oakman. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Alexander. The other forward, at 6'6", number 16, MP. The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Daigneault. Another round of applause for Oklahoma City.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Toumani Camara out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Klingon in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
SGA against Lillard. Grant with a screen on SGA. And that one's good. Lillard.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 5 now.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Launches it. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Pass to Camara. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Portland, no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and he can't stop the run as that one misses. MP outside, puts up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
look at the stats for Donovan Clingan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Sharp. He had 9 points in his last time out. And that one drops for him.
I love it. When Clingan starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys, back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And Portland has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. 4 on the clock. Sharp, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-5 run. From deep, MP. And another three for Oklahoma City.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 22.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Lillard outside. And he hits the jumper.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard, closing and get the shot away.
Here's Kamara. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Chance.
Wow! Just wow! Oh, my goodness. Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Lillard. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Kamara, that's good. Kamara's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both late. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Thunder out in front. They're up by 10. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Oklahoma City, MP's checked in for Chang. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Then for Portland, Jeremy Grant. He's checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Rupert. And Lillard subbed in for Holiday. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Grant. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant showing you he can also score in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's MP in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team. Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Lex is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as many as 14. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish. The task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
To the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, look at Grant. Quick off the floor before anyone can get in his way.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Jalen Williams.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Again, the miss by Portland.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
From deep, MP. Dunks it hard with one hand. Oh, wow, he makes it look easy.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
Lillard looking around. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Covering, and here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 42 in the game. Lillard outside. Grant outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Checking out the Trailblazers. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Thunder.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So it's Oklahoma City now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. On the court right now for Portland. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Clinging out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamara in at the three. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Takes the three. Good! Another from three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Back to Sharp. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. Thunder leading by 20. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Grant. MP shot is off. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all.
And yes, another basket.
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Lillard outside. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
MP outside. The 3 is up. And Clingan pulls it down. Blazers trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Grant. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves spotting away shots just like this.
MP shot is off.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Sharp passes to Grant. Kamara into the lane. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 22.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Damian Lillard. Grant with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Brian.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Grant outside. Outside for Henderson. Portland moving it around. Pass to Grant. The 3 is up. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
Blazers trail by 17. Henderson outside. And here's Clingan. Outside Kamara from deep. Buries it from 3. Kamara's got 10 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
From deep, MP. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. To the inside. Here's Kamara. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 57 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
MP getting it done for Oklahoma City. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going. On in quarter number SGA. again, we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Kamara. Lillard outside. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Grant.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes. And that's his second three of the half and his fifth overall, really lighting it up.
MP. Oh, off target from downtown. Sharp. Williams rips down the board. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And they double up MP. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. All alone. The jumper is good.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Knocks down the trifecta.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who had...
And again for three.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. 378 triples shared for now.
Puts up the tray. Connects again from distance.
And that shot pushes him further up the all-time ladder for threes in a season.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
Yeah, that top mark is owned by Stephen Curry. 402 triples set in 2016. But for now, a new mark for second place. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Kamara, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Henderson. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
From deep, MP. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see.
moment, there goes that man.
Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Single game tickets and open game plans are available for all the hot matchups. Go to our website or stop by a ticket booth before you leave today.
Don't forget to bring the families to the upcoming game where we're giving away a free team basketball. The first 5,000 fans through the arena will get a free Thunder vest.
Welcome everyone to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Portland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timberwolves on offense. 9-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 12.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made. They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Randall outside. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. McDaniels got his second bucket.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side, while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority. They made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And here's MP for three. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Count that one. MP's got 22 points.
8 for 10 out of the gate. Couldn't ask for a much better start than that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for SGA. Conley, here's Dillingham. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. It's good. 24 points for him.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Pass to Miller. Now Dillingham. Ball is covering. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Conley gets the bucket.
And Conley has run the screen and roll countless times, folks. So effective in these situations.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP, good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's MP for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have... Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Chet. MP comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And SGA subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Mike Conley. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Edwards. No good. Nice defense from Walsh. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving. And that's a problem, for sure, for the rest of the league.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Westbrook. And Holmgren pulls it down. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. A 3 from MP. And the Thunder another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Inside, here's Reed. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. The Thunder. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Basket counts.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
MP has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA. Here's hoping for a speedy recovery.
Hold up. Some of these injuries aren't that bad. They should be back out there playing already.
Listen, Shaq, just because they gave you a doctorate doesn't make you a doctor.
But I did have a residency at Man Up Hospital, and that's all the qualifications I need.
Sounds like you might need to work on your bedside manner there, Dr. O'Neill. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Side Westbrook. Back to Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Reed with a screen for Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder leading by 22. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Minnesota shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Outside for Randall. The Timberwolves need to get here. Randall no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. Randall against Williams. Randall outside. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Now we'll hear from Allison. She's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin.